यश्छन्दसा वृषभो विश्वरूपः छन्दोभ्योऽमृता सम्बभूव समेन्द्रो मेधया स्पृणोतु अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासम् शरीरं मे विचर्षणम् जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तम कर्णाभ्यां भूरिविश्रुवम् ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेधया पिहितः श्रुतं मे गोपाय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Welcome to the world of GPS. GPS, Guru Preaching System. All that we are supposed to do for these 200 days starting from today is to keep our GPS on, the Guru Preaching System on. No wonder what religion, which belief, the caste and creed, nationality and color we belong to, but we always have one guiding force, one Guru. Are we following the preachings of the Guru to the core is the question. In case if we don't have any Guru, then understand that your mind itself is your Guru. Right? Now, what do we gain in these 200 days? By the end of this, what do we gain is the question. Return on investment, as we call it as. All commerce students have been knowing it, especially my friend Sai. The return is, what do I get? So what we get is what we are going to see today. Manachishate ekatam dosha jati mati mandate sadhanayegya hoti chede jnana vairagya samarthya angi manedasha vishwasatam mukti bhogi. Very explicitly, the author says here that the last line, manedasha vishwashantam mukti bhokti, that we all are bound to gain liberation. All of us want liberation, isn't it? What is liberation? Free from all entanglements that we are engaged in. If we have to look the word by word meaning, it says Manachi, of the mind, Shati, 100, Ekatha, listening. Understand here, listening is not just entering through one ear and letting out from the other. It is internalizing what we hear to the sayings of the masters, of the gurus, of the yogis, and of the monks. Then what happens if the mind listens to this? Dosha, the flaws. Shate dosha means hundreds of flaws that we have. What are those flaws? The first flaw is identification with the body, that I am this body. Thanks for Lakshmi for having just kindled it a few days back. Who are we? The false identification with this body. The dualities, the good and bad, the beautiful and ugly, the hot and cold, the day and night, that we see with this duality, those flaws. What happens? Jati, they go away. The problem is only with the duality, isn't it? We see something, and if it is towards our liking, to the painting of that we have in our mind, and we say, wow, that's wonderful, that's good. If the thing is not to our liking or is not to the painting of that what we have canvassed in our mind, then we say it is not good, it's not, isn't it? When it is rainy, we want summer. When it is summer, we want winter. When it is winter, we want monsoon. We are never happy with what we have in hand. How to be happy with what we get? Let go away all these flaws. Then what happens? Mati mandam, he says, a person who follows the GPS, the Guru preaching systems, Mati mandaha. Mandaha means a dull-witted person. They sadhana, penance, yogyam, they'll be fit. In Kannada, there is a Dasara Vachana also. Guruvina gulamana guvatanaka Durayadanna Mukuti. He says, until and unless we surrender to the Master, liberation is not possible. Here he says, by listening, even the dull-witted will be fit to do penance. Hoti becomes fit. Then Jade increases. What increases? Jnana, that is wisdom. And then, along with it, what happened? Vairagyam, dispassion. See, knowledge increases, the dispassion also increases. Dispassion towards the worldly objects increases, and knowledge towards the self or towards the God or towards Brahman or towards Vairag or towards Nirvana or whatever you call it as, that also increases. Where? Angi, in oneself. Mani says, what? Thus are the servants of the Lord. How does he say the servant of the Lord? Vishwasat. Vishwas means faith, keeping in full faith. Moktihi, liberation. Bhogi, enjoys. So, the first one, it very clearly says what we get. We will get rid of all the dualities. We get washed off with all the flaws. And as one of the saying goes, even the lame can climb mountains by his grace. Well, here he says, even the lame, Mati Mandaha, will be fit to do penance and to increase his jnana and vairagya, and can establish in viveka, and he will be liberated and enjoys the eternal bliss. How? By believing in him. Him in the sense what? The God, the Supreme. If there is no God in your mind, no Guru in your own self, but remember of the flaws. Generally, the human tendency has the blemishes of blaming things, of putting things on others. There it should be a bit pious. That which distorts the truth should be kept away. In those cases, we attain liberation or peace or happiness. All that we do, what? Only for the sake of happiness, isn't it? We cheat people, we dupe people. Why? Because I want to gain something. Why? If I gain something, I'll be happy. But happiness is not eternal, my dear friends. We knock off something from somebody, we'll be happy, that stays for a few days, and then